the bumps and the potholes of life, we are miraculous, unexpectedly great. We are shocked to know the electromagnetic reality that takes place within us, where miracles happen every second, because life on earth in the flesh is a miracle. Miraculous because we were made through a pure thought that touched a high frequency that manifests as a vibration of love. Now you see us, but someday you won't. Alive when you see us, alive when you don't. What the mind fails to calculate, the soul won't. We hold the key to our miraculous life. Use it and open the door to all the miracles. Nothing can stop us when we walk on through. No pain from the past, because we live in the now. Racism is a race that we already won. Clouds do rain in the sky, but they can't stop the sun from uplifting life to its true purpose. Miraculous, we feel our purpose. Unseen to the seen, to return to the unseen. Being life. Life justified by principles to live, give, and get whatever we think, speak, and act into existence. When we know we are a miracle, don't ever stop living miraculous. I am miraculous. Never gonna give up on love. Love's miraculous way. Never gonna give up on love. Love is here to stay. Never gonna give up on love. Love's miraculous way. Yeah. Never gonna give up on love. Love is here to stay. Yeah. Never gonna give up on love. Love's miraculous way. Never gonna give up on love. Love is here to stay. Yeah. Love is here to stay. Love is here to stay. Never gonna give up on love. Love's miraculous way. Never gonna give up on love. Love is here to stay. Never gonna give up on love. Love's miraculous way. Never gonna give up on love. Love is here to stay.
Love so miraculous that our human minds can't even fathom it. A love so infinite that we can't even imagine it, we can't even grasp it. It's the essence of all true magic, true gold, not cheap plastic. It's the love that sets us free.
How's everybody doing? Peace. Peace, peace. My name is Brother James Graham, and I got Brother Malik Aknetta with me. We are from the Academy of Divine Poetry and Urban Expressions, and at this time, it is being time, and we're going to continue on a series, Banging the Beast. Why do we call it Banging the Beast? Because it is a reality that we are living in, and you must know that it is time to see it for what it is. I'm going to hand it over to Brother Malik. He's going to explain some of the reality that and why we call it banging the beast. Brother Malik, how you doing today?
Good, brother. What's up? Always good to see you. Always
Man.
good mentor right there.
Beautiful time. It's a beautiful time, but it's a beam time, you know, so you got to always consider that. So what's going on, man? We continuing this series.
Absolutely.
Give them some word that, you know, that can inspire and some information that makes them lift themselves a little higher and to go beyond what this mind control and this reality is.
Yeah. So, peace, y'all. So, me and James was talking, right? And we be going in all the time. And I said on this next video, right, I want to go in about what the beast is, what it really means to be banging the beast, because, you know, it's so funny. Everybody's out here, right? You got different teachers out here talking about the beast, and, you know, you got different people out here and they gonna bang the beast, they gonna bang the beast, they gonna bang the beast. And I was like, in my mind I started laughing, because I was like, it's time to put the truth out and get people to see what really is going on. So beast almost is like a code word now. I mean, not a code word, but a buzzword. The people hear beast, their ears perk up, you know what I'm saying? So we know we get people's attention. But as I've been telling people about, we are living in the apocalypse. So if you don't, you know, just so you know what I mean, we definitely, and it's not just starting, we've been living in the apocalypse, but the level has stepped up, it's intensified. That's why, you know, we coming out more now, right now, to talk and to communicate, because we both know and have felt it, and everybody that's in tune know that the frequency is faster, it's moving, everything's moving faster, so we got to move faster, you know what I'm saying? Beast. A beast is something that's uncontrolled, man. A beast is not even an animal. Animals even have control. A beast is just something that's out of control. And a beast mind is a mind that's just out of control, lost in the physical realm, like just lost in the physical dimensions, just self-serving, you know, pleasure-driven, self-serving, that's it. You know, no higher, there's no higher cause at work. There's no higher connection or higher manifestations at work. And as we talk about the beast, y'all, honestly, the first beast that has to be conquered is the one inside ourselves. And that's one of the main messages today that or I want to get out and want people to work around and really, really understand. Because the way the science works, right, the outer beast is trying to communicate with the inner beast in you. Right? This is why those people that are on that frequency do things to lower your frequency, right? Because what I told you in the last video, everything has to have an energetic match in order to interact. Okay? So the beast is a frequency, and it's a low frequency. You know, it's all the debauchery, all the weakness, all the low life stuff, you know what I'm saying? Low life behavior, you know what I mean? Low life mind, you know what I'm saying? It's a low frequency, right? So it needs to find low frequency bodies and minds to interact with. And if it can't do that, it will try to lower your frequency so it can find a way to get in and connect with you. So the first beast and the first principle to banging the beast is getting yourself in check. You know, me and James was talking. James said to me, he was like, even I said that, James was like, yeah, you're right. He said, I felt hate before. I felt, you know, lust before. I felt all the things that go along with the beast before. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a holy roller saint thing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't what this is, man. This is about balance. And this war is about balance. The apocalypse is about revelation and balance. It's all about balance. It's not about your religion or spirituality or what you claim to be. None of that is really important. I hate to tell you. Actually, I don't hate to tell you. Actually, I'm glad to tell you, because maybe it'll free you up where you really start going in with the spirituality. Like I said before, just to reiterate, I wish I could just nail it to get people to really understand this frequency and energy thing so that so that you really can grasp the nature of the war and stop fighting it from the wrong angle.
Can I chime in for a second?
Absolutely.
When you look at, people have even made theories to show you the difference between balance and unbalance. There's a Newton's law. They say the unbalanced forces accelerate. The balanced forces are constant, right? So when you look at balance from a spiritual reality, meaning God is a constant that's within you. You're from the beginning. It's a constant reality that will never change. You are being. So now, what Brother Malik is also telling you is that there's forces outside of you, unbalanced forces outside of you that have come in, and we have accepted, right? We've accepted these forces, and they have accelerated our reality. Remember we were telling you that spirit is moving faster now? Why? Because so many people have an unbalanced reality, and are letting unbalanced forces control their reality. So when you understand that from just a theory, put it into a reality in your own, we always talk about defining yourself, put it into your own reality and define how do you see what I just spoke. So understand things are speeding up because the unbalance is controlling so many minds. Continue. Go ahead.
Right. And the Most High is balance, man. The Most High is balance, and to be in your Most High state means to be balanced.
Yeah. When you think of things that everything has an existence, good and bad, and all of that is inside of us, evil, whatever you want to call it, but it's all in us because there's elements that, from an energy standpoint, that react to each other. So it is all, the universe is in us, so everything is in us. So those energies react to different things. So now it comes to the controlling part, how the mind gets controlled by the unbalanced forces that want to control those elements in that universe within us, to not truly seek who we are and not truly be who we are. So go ahead.
No, that's good. That's all gravy, because like I said, man, my approach today wasn't about like so much attacking the beast and all that, because guess what, man, you can't fight them on their frequency. That's the first. These are the foundational. This is the foundational knowledge and information that you need to go forward. Without this foundation, you're going in the wrong direction. You're gonna fight the war, and you end up getting your head knocked off because you're trying to fight in a realm that, and in a way that's not appropriate for this type of fight. That's why I keep reiterating frequency war. Please don't think that you're gonna go find the address of people that are in the so-called Illuminati and go knock on their door and all. I've heard people speaking that way. I know that feeling. I know that phase of this reality here, this awakening here. People go through that phase. You get angry when you start to find out some of the darker things that these people are into and that they do, and it can make you very angry. But to quote Star Wars, I love Star Wars, and a lot of teachers use these things because they were some of the most direct ways of teaching us this science. Yoda, when he trained Luke Skywalker, right, in the way of the Jedi, he always would tell him, anger and passion is not the way. Anger and passion is not the way. You always got to be calm. And it's funny, there's a scene in the old Star Wars, if y'all remember, I think it was the third one, and Darth Vader's master, I think his name is Darth Maul, they had gotten Luke to come. They tricked Luke. They got Luke to come, right, in their presence. Both Darth Vader and Darth Maul, who was Darth Vader's master, and they was like saying, "Come on, Luke. You know what I'm saying? We can feel the anger in you. We can feel the hatred in you. Come on. You know what I'm saying? We know it's there." And he kept having to say no, and Luke had to really resist it. which is going to take me into resist not evil. I want that's what that's going to take me into right now, because in the Bible, and I can remember this as a child and as a young man, and I could never understand it, where Jesus said, resist not evil. And I was like, resist not evil? I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, man, we supposed to be, you know, out here tearing it up, you know? And it took me many years to understand what that meant. And it means exactly what me and James were both saying, is that you cannot beat the beast on its own frequency, right? That's what resist not evil means. James pointed out to me also in Revelations 22:11, where it speaks about balance. Really, the verse is speaking about balance and neutrality. It speaks about letting those who are unrighteous continue in unrighteous, those who are continuing in unholiness or whatever. I forget the right terminology, forgive me. And it flips on to say also, those of you who are in holiness, continue in holiness. Those of you who are in righteousness, continue. Basically speaking about a balance in reality and saying, listen, it's going to separate itself out. Mother Nature and Father and the Most High, it's a
constant.
It's going to separate it out.
You just have to be on that constant frequency.
That's it. And you and be able to be a neutral observer and understand. Look, I've been telling people, everybody, you know, I've been telling people as they look at these strange manifestations and stuff like that coming into our reality, and I tell them, I say, understand these things have to come to pass. They have to be seen. That's what apocalypse means. Everything that was hidden is coming to light. You're going to see it now. So don't be surprised by what you see. Don't be at all surprised by the things you see. And that goes into the, that segues back into what we're speaking about, that neutral reality. God is neutral. And the I am God mind inside of you is neutral. It's an observer. It's watching the good and the bad. Okay, it ain't just like, you know what I mean, like one guy said, you know, he was like, yo, don't be sitting there fronting and talking about like that our reality is that, we're just holy and nice and all that. And it's not like that. And if you dealing with that type of mind, that's imbalance. You know what I'm saying? If you come up and slap me in my face, right, I have a choice. I can say, you know what, I'm going to forgive this joker as long as they don't do it again. Or I can slap the crap out of you back and let you know, look, we're dealing with a balanced reality here. You slap me, I slap you back. You see what I'm saying? So we can get balanced here, so you know you can't just do that without no reaction. You know what I'm saying? That's righteousness. That is righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes what we think is righteous or unrighteous may not be that. Why? Because everything here is reversed. You have to be very careful about your definition of righteousness and unrighteous, because it's been reversed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things here have been reversed. So I just wanted to say that. But also resist not evil. Resist not evil is going along with the whole what I wanted to start today about banging the beast. Resist not evil. You cannot beat the beast trying to do what it do. I just want to tell can I get into this 1 second? I'm gonna let you go. Unless you got something you got to get out. Okay. So last year, right, I was fasting and I was meditating. I was going hard. This is about June. And actually, right around this time, June and July, whatever, when the incident with my man, what's his name, brother? They killed
Kobe.
No.
Which George Floyd.
George Floyd, right? And I was receiving a lot of messages during that time. And let me get right to the point. When George Floyd got killed, right, my spirit went into an energy of like almost like a confusion, because I was so angry about it. And I was sitting and I was like I was almost like in a dark meditation almost. And I started this, I was just thinking, and I was just meditating. I was like, all right, how should we do this? You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't want to be a punk and sit around and not do anything, right? But I don't want to become imbalanced either. So I was going back and forth, and I started leaning toward that darker side of, we got to take some heads here. You know what I'm saying? Take some heads, you know what I mean? And it was so funny because the spirit took me to a place in my dream world. Took me to a very dark place, right, where I actually was able to interact with the energy of these people, not so much just Derek Chauvin, but the energy of the racism, the racist people, their energy. The spirit, my spirit caused me to tap into their energy, right, through a dream sequence, right, and without going into all of that, right. the spirit was basically saying to me, was showing me directly and allowing me to experience the energy of these people, right? And I'm gonna tell you, you don't even want to operate on that frequency. The energy was so dark and so, like, let me tell you, when I felt these people energy, right, they didn't care about killing at all. They didn't have a soul. They were disconnected from life. They were disconnected, and I could feel it. And I was fighting it. I was fighting this energy in that realm, you know what I'm saying? And it shook me up. Okay, I consider myself a pretty strong warrior, but it shook me up, and it because I could feel the lack of connection to life. I have a connection to life. I got a soul. Okay? So for me to just be totally dark, that's almost impossible for me. It's not gonna work. It's impossible for me. I had the component called the soul. There's nothing I can do. I can't, there's nothing I can do. And when I felt that energy, right, and I went into the dream cycle when I was fighting them, right, when I came out of it, my spirit was talking to me. Actually, when I came out of it, I was sitting there meditating in the morning on what I just experienced, and this song came in my head. The frequency put a song in my head that was dealing with love, and I was like, "Ancestors, are you serious, man?" Like, I'm like, "Yo, are you serious? Love?" Like, you know, we just witnessed something, and they said, "Yeah, yeah." Okay, yeah. And my spirit began to explain to me and illuminate the dream and to teach me and show me, like, yo, we tapped you into that energy. We saw where you were, and so we tapped you into that energy fully so you could understand the type of energy that you are going against. And when I did, and when I woke up out of it, and my spirit was talking to me, I understood clearly. I understood so clearly that that's not the way we're gonna win this, man.
I want to also say this: when you look at history, right, and you look at that darkness mindset, I've always, and I've been studying, and I've been trying to push that this reality that is upon us. It's called. It is also calculated probability, where those who actually try to do what they're doing and manipulate time, and they can do it, and they are predicting things for 500 years. So when you look at mind control and how it is being presented, you have to look at, when people look at slavery, right? Just look at slavery. Most human beings would not allow another human being to be put in bondage the way slavery was presented. But under mind control, right? And the first victims of mind control were white people in this reality, right? Because they were under the forces of mind control to allow and to accept the reality of slavery to be presented as it was presented.
Right.
Knowing that, you know, something deep probably within themselves saying, what the heck is going on? Why is this? So that is how we came to this point where we are today. They just victimized whites first. Now you're being a victim with your chains off. You're the same. You're being victimized also in this mind control. Right. You're just the last victim. You were a physical victim of slavery, but now you're a mental victim of slavery, just like they were the first. Go ahead.
That makes good sense. Yeah. I want to talk about the mark of the Father while we talking about the beast, man. And this was so, I know I'm guided. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm guided because I was in a disagreement with somebody about it, and we went to, we were going through it, whatever, right? So my spirit, when I woke up the next morning, my spirit guided me to read this article, right? It was by a preacher, a pastor, right? And it was talking about the mark of, both the mark of the beast and the Father. But the person made an excellent point. They said, everybody is talking about the mark of the beast. That's the talk of the town. in the spiritual community, religious, or you know, whatever. Everybody, the mark of the beast. Yeah, it's that shit, mark of the beast, right? And in the article, the guy was saying, what about the mark of the Father? And it just struck me in my spirit real hard. Like, yeah, man, like, why are we why are we putting so much energy into the mark of the beast? What about the mark of the Father? So today, you know what I'm saying, I want to just big that up, you know what I'm saying, and get us aligning with that. Because that's all we ever talk about is the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast. Well, I think it's this, well, I think it's that, and this and that, you know what I'm saying, and back and forth. And and those of us that know metaphysically, where attention goes, energy flows. That's a statement that you probably should absorb. If you don't already know it, you should probably memorize that and absorb it because it's so important. Meaning what you put your attention on, your spiritual and psychic energy go into that. You're feeding it.
Yeah.
You're feeding it. Literally, you're feeding it your life force energy. So the fact that we're all caught up with the beast, that's a trick. Even that's a trick of the beast. Keep talking about me. Keep giving me energy. I don't care if you talk bad about me or not. As long as your mind is focused on me, you ain't focusing on what? The mark of the Father. Right? Pardon me. Pardon me. And that's what I want to reiterate to you, because both of them are energetic marks. When I say energetic marks, meaning they're in your spirit first. They're in your spirit first. They're not even visible to the visible eyes. Okay? We need to focus on, those of us that's in this walk, we really need to refocus more on what the mark of the Father means. The fact that we've been in this pandemic, those of us have been in this pandemic for the last year and a half with all these, you know, with all that's going on, and yet we're not sick. Yet our minds are still in good shape. That's the mark of the Father. Okay, God sealed the Most High and sealed us up, and we have to focus on that. There's a message also I want to give to it's probably going to be more directed at your brothers and sisters that's Christian, but actually it transcends Christianity. This message what I want to say to you in relationship to the mark of the Father. If you are a follower of Master Yeshua, or you big on Master Yeshua, who you call Jesus Christ, right? There's something I want you to do, and I want you to take this dead serious. Family, if you believe in the blood of Jesus, right? If that's your walk and that's what you believe in, right? Right now, what I need you to do is every day, every time that you think about it, I want you to affirm that the blood that is running in your veins right now is the same as Jesus Christ's blood. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we're always outside of ourselves. We're always outside the magic, and it has to stop. The blood of Jesus out there. Listen, right now, if you need that needs to be your reality. You need to believe that with everything in your soul, that the blood of Jesus, same that ran through his veins, is in your brains to keep you from getting sick from COVID. That's the higher frequency. My blood is magic. My blood is powerful. My blood is holy. You got to say that every day. Every day you got to say that and believe it. And believe it like you believe in the chair that you sit in. Because that's where that's where Jesus Christ wants us at. That's where the Master wants us at. I want you to believe in the impossible.
Go beyond.
Go beyond. Go ahead, James. Say it.
You got to go beyond, because it's time that you see things for what it is. You have a power within you that you are not utilizing. You're letting the forces outside you take your powers, because those forces, like I said, outside you are excelling. We were talking about the changing times on the last video, how things are changing, and what these are changing times. There's theories and everything. You just got to know that everything is energy. When you know everything is energy, then you start to see yourself as energy, see yourself as spiritual beings. We always say being is power. Now you got to realize you have power just by being on this reality called Earth. it's time for you to realize these facts.
And stop relegating these miracles and stuff to the past in a book, a good story, and bring them to today's reality. Man, let me tell you, Master Yeshua, right? If Master Yeshua was here right now in the flesh, you know what he would be? This is what he would say. I ain't gonna say, this is what he is saying. He's saying, listen, those of y'all who are sincere out there, I thank you for coming to church. I thank you for, sending your thanks up and your praise up. I thank you. And I send my prayer, my thanks down to you. That's what you don't realize about Master Yeshua. You saying thank you, Jesus. He's saying thank you for being willing to serve me. Those that sincere, right? But what he's saying right now, I promise you, what he is saying right now to his church and to his people is more than you speaking my name and praising me. He said, more than anything right now, I need you to become me in the third dimension. I need you to become me. I need you to be the wonderful counselor. I need you to be the one with the government on his shoulders, the righteous person that's going into politics and that's going to bust it up and do the right thing instead of selling out. I need the healer, the person that's going to be able to channel that healing energy and lay hands on people and literally heal people. I need you to be that right now. I'm not there. I need you to be Christ right now. You know what I'm saying? In the physical realm, that's his message. He said, I love the praises. Thank you so much, but please go forth and be me. Don't just talk about my miracles. Go and do my miracles. That's why I left the story of the disciples for y'all, so you can see that even after I left, it was people still here doing the work, still doing the miracles. And in this day and time, I need you to do the miracles. I need you to believe in you, and not just in me, but in yourself enough to be willing to do the miracles, man. This is an important thing, man. This is banging the beast. This is banging the beast, man. Banging the Beast is coming forth and trying to help people understand, listen, you do have spiritual powers. You do have supernatural powers. You do have them. Mm-hmm. Somebody has been trying to trick you out of your destiny and trick you out of your divine inheritance. Mm-hmm. Okay? Yeah. Your spiritual powers are your divine inheritance, your intuition, the ability to know things without your five senses. That's a spiritual inheritance, man. Somebody's trying to trick you out of it.
Mm-hmm. We are in the times where it's AI, which is artificial intelligence, versus SI, which is spiritual intelligence. And that's what he's telling you. You have a spiritual intelligence that is beyond what they could ever figure out.
Say that, man. Say that. Say that.
But you got to trust the powers within oneself.
Man. Because I'm going to tell you what, me and James, right, we not just talking, man. We really, 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 really believe this, man. And no, I'm not perfect. I have my flaws. I got my, I got my hang-ups. I got those things because it comes with this fleshly body. Mm-hmm. Anytime you come into an atmosphere, right, meaning the planetary atmosphere, your soul has to come. There's a gravitational pull, okay, and you begin to align with the things of that particular dense reality. So you still have your spirit, but when you come into this reality, guess what? You get pulled on by the denseness of this reality. Mm-hmm. That's your sexual pulls, your food and hunger pull. All that stuff that's the pull of the earth, because your spirit don't need to eat. Mm-hmm. Your spirit don't have sex. Your spirit don't do none of those things. Those are the body. Yeah. So when we come into this flesh, you're gonna have the magnetic pulls. Mm-hmm. Angelic beings come here and have the magnetic pull. Okay, nobody escapes it.
Yeah, if you read the Bible, read about the sons of God.
And you see what happened to them.
Genesis.
You see what it was.
You know what I'm saying? So,
listen, yo, homie, you see them chicks down there? They bad, dog. I'm going down to see about them. I'm going down to see about them.
Ask your preacher, ask your ministers to talk about the sons of God.
Yeah, talk about
Genesis, all right?
That's right, so, James.
We're gonna end this segment, and we'll be back for more Banging on the Beast. I don't know how the quality of this video is, but we still got to get it out.
Right, absolutely.
Because what he was saying and what I was saying is just important. It may be audio, and whatever we do with it, please have a listen, because this is very important at this time. You know what I mean? If we don't do straight video, we may make this an audio Banging the Beast Part 2. But look out for Part 3 is coming. We got so much information, and at this time, those who are seeking this information, once again, disclaimer, this information is for those who are seeking. And when you seek, ye shall find the truth within oneself. Peace and blessings.
Ashe.